This is my follow-up bits on the Analog Bear episode. If you haven't watched that video, please do. Or I guess, spoiler alert, the secrets are revealed here. Some of them. My high-tech woodshop project was a blast to produce. The inspiration came from a variety of sources. One, I think, goes way back to the SIGGRAPH conference. It's an annual computer graphics conference I went to in New Orleans 20 years ago, where I saw a great art piece by a guy named Daniel Rosen. While I was walking through their art gallery that has a lot of amazing installations, this piece really captivated me. It was simple yet techy in a way that was really beautiful. Basically a giant wood-based mirror. All these little wooden tiles that sort of reminded me of blank Scrabble pieces would interact with the movements in front of them. Since I'm still newish to YouTube use in this way, I won't try to show you anyone's videos on it, but here's a very rough, poor really representation I just whipped up so I could talk about it. The tiles would whoosh and rotate to create shadow-based color shifts, and it would represent the image in front of it. I loved it. I'll find a link to some video on it, and if anyone's interested, I can put that in the description. I noticed the plaque next to it, crediting the artist and a little about the piece. It noted that he wanted to combine the analog and digital world in some elegant way. It said something like that. It stuck with me all these years. And when I saw I could 3D print with wood, I thought, yes, analog and digital combined. How fun. The story then came to mind about a log being carved by a tool I printed as well. Creating the chainsaw then became a big part of this project. So far, these projects are surprising me where they come together rather quickly. I don't have a lot of second takes or scrapping an idea and doing a lot of R&D. That's not always how it goes with my day job, but since this is just for fun, maybe there's less pressure. I don't know. I thought, could I make a working, sorta, chainsaw? Not sure how much of the magic to reveal here, but I'm guessing few of you thought my little guy was as powerful as I presented it to be. Sound effects are a gift to the editor. So there's what the Buckle 9000 XRT Silver Series Limited Edition sounded like. Yes, sorry to disappoint you. It's powered by a tiny motor from this little cheap drone that quit working and a AAA battery, not gasoline. And the chain is a rubber band with some glitter on there to make it look like a chain. But it did work. It functioned. I initially tried to wire it to work with a little trigger, but I realized that wasn't necessary. I just made a simple electrical contact to push with my finger and let her rip. So how'd I carve with a rubber band saw? A little stop motion, pixel magic, and using the pixels from the analog world, sawdust. I printed out 7 stages of the carved log, and I would use masking, I would fling wood pixels, shake my magic rubber band saw around, and of course use a lot of sound effects. I actually did the chainsaw movements over green screen, so it would be easy to manipulate it and cover the carved log in the right spots. Part of the adventure on these videos are the little details that just pop up along the way, like the gas can and the pull start. Did I really make a retractable pull start? Sure, I could have, but it only takes a few seconds to pull out a little string and then just reverse the motion a few times to make it look like a real starter cord. The journey is a large part of these projects, the twists and turns, the adventure and discovery. So thank you for joining me, and be on the lookout for episode 3. I'm well underway on a very exciting scratch art gallery piece with some new techniques, new characters. Can't wait. It's coming soon.